Hey guys, real quick. This short video is sponsored by Duke Cannon. Get some of their cologne and don't smell like a little bitch. Woman will thank you for it, trust me. Click the link in the description and get free shipping on orders over $25.
Cold approach is a fine tactic for meeting new people. It's just very energy and time consuming, I found. And meeting friends of friends is, I would say, probably one of the strongest ways to meet people is by, sort of hosting a regular thing that happens, making, a happening, I call it, where you're the one who's taking on the burden of creating a fun activity, creating a fun time. And then you're not just waiting to be invited to things. You're the one who's creating something which you invite people to. And then you're saying to them this magic phrase, which is bring your friends, bring your friends, bring your friends, bring your friends. And it's like almost like multi-level marketing where you're saying, if you bring one of, 3 friends and those 3 people each bring 3 people, then you'll have 9 people.
Yeah.
But it's true. Right. Yeah. And so by pushing through other people's social networks, even small ones that they have, you can very, very rapidly meet people. And so again, that's another lead source, right? I've used dating apps successfully and sort of put it in my profile that I'm mostly looking for friends. I'm mostly looking to connect with new people for friendship and for adventure. And that can work. There's really an infinite number, and it's limited only by your creativity of where you can go to meet people. But once you're there, once you're meeting people, you have a conversation with them. You can invite them to something that you're doing. And if they're interested, then they'll go, as long as you've made a good first impression on them.
It's funny. You talk about marketing, and I've heard this thousands of times that dating is very much like sales and marketing.
It can be, yeah.
And one of the first jobs I had when I got out of the military was I did door-to-door office supply sales.
Oh, nice.
And
that's amazing.
And one of the things that they would talk about is that people love to buy things, but they hate being sold things.
Yes, 100%.
And I kind of look at cold approach as the same thing as knocking on someone's door, trying to sell them a printer. That it's an uphill battle for sure. Whereas if you invite a bunch of people to a trade show, people are there to shop, and it's
100%.
It's kind of like that in a social circle. Wouldn't you say?
Well, it's also that people come into their social lives, and especially in dating. And this is where I really think that the pickup world and the dating world is struggling to. It needs to find a new level. It needs to find a new kind of platform to be on, and going up, as you say, in this sort of like line, like hook and line method, where it's like, I have an agenda to meet a woman so that I can check off this I have a woman box.